Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back once more to Anno 1800. How good of you to join and stick around. And no, I don't want to save the game, just want to activate my interface again. And yeah, we continue onwards here with our fleet here, this very ominous piece that we have there, or ceasefire, right? Just looking over there to Miss Han's main fleet. In this case here, we have secured Milk Church and we have secured Dehan Hidoro over here. And my fleet is more or less in the center, and we'll just see what she is doing. By the way, if you enjoy the music in the background of my Anno Let's Plays, I also urge you to watch The Dancing Owl, my second channel, where I actually do upload all that music, copyright free, license free for you to use as well. Now we continue with the banquet. We have everything over here. That is at Taborime, and in this case here, let's turn in the materials that we have gathered. And in this case here, we do get the water pumper blueprints. This is something I can now get over to Archie to deliver that, and he then finally can, pump out the water of these dry rivers. Someone sell in Enbesa, really? Let's quickly check it out. No, that's not this. It's this one here. Down here, Miss Hunt settled, and this is not a very good location there. It's just behind our own island. Not super happy about this, as it will increase the traffic here. By the way, Bente is also really strong here in Enbesa, but with Bente we are on good terms for now, so no worries there. Is she for real? Is she actually attacking Milk Church? There's a white flag anyway, so she will not be able to do anything. Let's just keep the ships a bit closer to Milk Church, perhaps, more than necessary. Now, Hermes is on its way. That's the blueprints. No, wait a second. Alright, I'm a bit confused right now. We actually have two missions there going. This is the one that we actually wanted to turn in, but we did get the water pump blueprints for Archie. Let's turn in the materials for the banquet, though, first. While my ship returns, we actually probably will just push in here and try to take down those ships of hers. I can also use, of course, my Bismarcks now, finally. Doing some nice damage there. Yeah, but she's so fast all the time, it's incredible. Have turned in the materials for the banquet now. Perhaps the range is long enough. She's sacrificing this one here now to give up on the other ones, I think. Yeah, that's the Bismarck cannons coming in there, doing some nice damage there. We're actually not even swimming, driving in formation, and still my ships can't keep up with that. I mean, we actually have to take them out here. Yeah, I think now she's a bit stuck. Let's move in. That's just really cool looking there by the Bismarcks. And she's giving up another two ships. Very good. Still try to catch them. Bismarcks have an incredible long range, right? So they're already within the Bismarck's range here. So I think we are able to take down a few more here. Very good. This one. Yeah, like Miss Hunt, she is in a bit of a trouble there. There's still lots of ships here at Strathrancor, but it's not looking good for her. Especially her ships are getting completely outclassed by the Bismarcks there. There's no doubt about that. What a lovely day it is. In this case here, let's take them completely down, and then I'll focus on the water pump. Actually, we can send the ships already over that one here, because it's a two-part quest, right? That only advances when you finish both steps. And in this case here, we still need to get the water pumps to Archie. Alright, that was very successful. So we kind of like, took a third of her fleet now in Enbesa. And this is actually an improved royal warship, so it does take quite some damage there. With that, that's over. Let's get them back here to the safety area again, right where we are close to our regions. And let's also quickly check out the economy of Taborime. In this case here, we have now everything for them fulfilled. And we also can unlock now the tapestries again, right? I was deactivating that for the quest. Oh, that's somewhere else there. Just got the advanced battle cruisers cruising around over here. Of course, we don't have our fleet now in this area. So we're a bit defenseless in this case, but they're just passing by, right? It's not like they're really attacking anything. They're just passing by here. No props for us so far. Alright, tipsy coming in. The monastery is also now working fantastically. And that means we can actually continue with the expansion of Taborime here a bit. This area we can still use, of course. So I'm just going ahead and probably take me a couple of my blocks that we have there, like this one. And let's not forget about that main road here, all the way to that bridge there, right? Where it comes together then. Also gotta check out real quick. Consumption rates are fine, even though the milk is actually closing in now. That's something we should be taking care of as well. Aha! Alright, that's her tactic. Holy cow. There was a time when they actually did so much damage that they could take over the whole island with one shot. This is no longer possible. And that was her attack force, right? So she actually was going for this island there right now. Yeah, let's turn in the blueprints for Archie. So he's now able to build himself there some expansion. And now we need to escort his ship to Itima. To the diplomatic banquet. And yeah, let's actually start with that right away. Because it doesn't really matter. We got our ships over there. I think 2 of my Bismarcks will be fine escorting him. And Hermes actually gets back to Taborime, because here we still have work to do. Couple more buildings here. Of course, we're doing this main mission right now primarily because of our scholar university that we want to build, right? The research institute, so that we can start with researching items and stuff like that. Also to start our next district in Crown Falls. These buildings here, let's also build the musician's court. And here we also have still another building possible. In this case here, that's going to be a training district though. We gotta be careful about the river. The way Archie actually gets to Kitima is not very good for us. Like he's going through the main harbor area and he's so fast that my ships can't keep up with him. So let's just hope that he actually gets there safely. I think there is no danger really involved in this. There's just a few mishunt ships, but she's not attacking Archie.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Sir Archibald will do, my good man. Your emperor will be expecting me.
I am Binyam, Sir Blake, emissary for His Imperial Majesty and tasked with counseling him on this delicate matter.
Let us see then what business brings.
Perhaps you could introduce us empire to empire? Archibald Blake, the Queen Ambassador. I come to you in person since Your Majesty's letters do not seem to be reaching you. They contain, should you not already be aware, copies of a protectorate agreement requiring your swift signature. Protection, you mean make Enbesa vassal? The Queen is indeed powerful. It's an offer worthy of your consideration. Let's not make him a vassal. And hear that, Binyam, our steward here adds the voice to our Sir Archibald. I happen to agree with my steward. This proposal is outrageous.
Workforce shortage.
And I believe it would be right to agree to such an alliance. That would be fine. An alliance equal to equal, that's not going to happen. So as always, the conflict rises, intensifies.
Outrageous! Arrogant! How dare he think himself an equal to Her Majesty? Pompous little kinglet. A the useless... Why did I ever agree to come back to these wretched shores? It's pointless.
He's got a nice ship though.
A distemperate man if I ever saw one. And you say he's usually amicable.
What have you done?
I've done nothing.
I hold no ill will to this. It takes time to accustom myself. Bring him food.
Seafood Stew is the next in line to Blake's harbor to make things right again. Now we'll just see if he's right about that. Alright, there's a small attack here again. Perhaps some loot. Oh, Ursula Green. A legendary item, Guardian of the Forests. Lumberjack huts produce 50% more and also get a higher forest density. And we are also getting Marcel Forecast, Celebrity Chef. Artisanal kitchen productivity is increased. That's useless to us. We don't have artisanal kitchens anymore, but... Oh, wait a second. I think we do. No, we don't. We have deleted them since we only need now pigs for the cannery. That's that. Let's head back though. I know we are neglecting Crown Falls a bit, but we really want to push that main quest here. And for that we need now the Seafood Stew. That's the next production chain that we have. And this is actually quite a big one. So for this we need the taff grass, the spice farm. We have the lobsters in Dehan. We do need some more workers though for this, and also some mud bricks. Let's also check out where we would have the spices in Milk Church. What a horrible name. And this is the other island that we could work on that. There's no taffto anywhere. There's taffgrass here, but that's about it. There would be taffgrass and lobsters in Strathon Core. There's no defenses for this. Should we go for this island? I think we might risk it, honestly. Spontaneously, let's actually attack. She doesn't have that many ships anymore. I think we can really pull this off. It would make things a lot easier for us because we would have the lobster and the taff here to really boost our output. Yeah, let's just rush for the harbor there immediately. She's not really that close. Oh, and we're also getting the research institute finally.
An institute worthy of the world-renowned scholars desirous to push back the boundaries of knowledge.
Ship under attack.
So there we are entering the attack. And yeah, it's easy to take it over because of course she did not have any defenses here. Question is what she's doing here with her remaining ships. I think she's just going to go somewhere else. That was easy. And with that we got ourselves a whole new island. 69 influence we have, that's also fine. And let's just keep the ships here on passive defense for now. I mean, we still have a bit of time now before the white flag runs out. And I would like to use this to get all the materials that we need. That is the Wansa timber, right? And we're also going to need now mud bricks. And get this over here. Also, we're getting the Unifier influence bonus because we have so many islands under our control now. Gives me another 100 island workforce. That is also a nice boost. Now, that only counts for the old world though, as far as I'm concerned. Right, with that out of the way, Dehan, we don't need to really boost right now because we got ourselves the lobster and the taff now here, right? So I just need to get the materials over. There's my ship coming in with the building materials. Let's actually get those ships here that we have right now a bit further over here. Because she might actually return again, as we can see. And this would not be so ideal. Right, so this looks fantastic over here. Look at the space on this island. This makes me jiggly. And let's just... I think we don't have the commute pier in Enbesa. That would be amazing, of course, if we have it. I think I installed it, though. Yes, there it is, commuter pier. We need a few more elders. Right? Because right now the problem is... Oh, wait a second. She's moving towards... Nice surprise attack there towards Taborime. Let's get my Bismarcks over. This I did not expect now. Alright. I mean, we're wide open over here, of course.
Flagship at your service.
Bismarck's on the move. Those ships here will be... Yeah, they're probably stuck over there now. We can keep the main fleet here. Those 3 Bismarcks are doing a lot of damage. There should be enough to repel the attack. Especially since we also have some cannon towers here. And by the way, let's actually push another row of cannon towers, right? This one more here we have. Then we're out of mud bricks again. We just get all of them to the other island. It's just those ships, really. Should be fine, should be fine.
Awaiting orders.
Bismarck's on the move. Yeah, she's already retreating there again. So it's still a bit of a tension here, right? Let's actually get the elders done, by the way, because I want to get the commute pier. This would make things a lot easier for us. There you go. With that, we should have it fulfilled. The only question is, how much influence does it cost me? 30 influence! Did I say anything about easier? No. Let's actually just build us a small village here, because that's still easier than wasting 60 influence in total on those 2 commute piers. Unfortunately, they're way too expensive for what it's worth it for now. So a small village here should actually be fine for my taste. Alright, my Bismarck's arrived just here in this channel, and she is retreating again already, so no problem here. She might actually also try to take the lower island again. I don't care about the lower island. Let's get the weapons over here as well. And by the way, we really need to rename this then here as well. First, let's start with a small village. We do need this for the taff and for the lobsters, so it's going to be quite a bit of workforce that we require here, if we want to get things really smooth. Really disappointed a bit with my marketplaces. They would have been amazing with my commute piers. And a musician's court right here as well by the river. And then we're out of wanted timber again. No props. Got a few hundred more tons then ready for use. What is she doing? She's gathering now. She's going over here. Let's keep the Bismarcks in range of my harbor defenses. No idea what she's doing there right now. Oh yeah, look at that. We really need to take them out here though. Very good. He's not running away. We're losing one ship here perhaps. Or none. Of course, also the propaganda for the 30% attack speed still works as well, which makes those ships even more powerful and counters that improved version that she has quite a bit as well. With that, those ships are down completely. That's great. Let's actually move them back again a bit further over here. She still has a lot of ships around this area.
Attention for the Admiral.
She tried to chase some of them down. We continue with this island here. In this case, there's going to be a lot of production on this island here. So I think for starters, we should start with a one-set timber production and a goat milk production as well. So over here, we actually have a bit of a forest area that I can use for some basic one-set timber production. So I don't need to get it over from Taborime all the time. This should be fine already, right? That's 2 of them. And then a bit further over here, at the edge of everything, I would like to have my few goat farms. We don't need a lot of them, really. Just that we get a bit of satisfaction for these people. So I think 2 will be absolutely fine already for a long time. And goat milk, because it's boosting my workforce, of course, quite a bit. Just a small village really growing here, for what it's worth. Also upgrade that warehouse here, by the way, to get us a bit more storage out of this. Let's move the ship back. Holy cow, where does she still get all these ships from? A lot of steam ships too in this case. Definitely will need the help of my other ships there too. Some of them are heavily damaged, so this also is a bit problematic, and I don't have that many mud bricks anymore. Those torpedoes are amazing. Oh, whoa, whoa, we gotta be careful here though. But yeah, she's losing a few ships there.
Enemy target established.
I think she's still going for one of those islands here, right? And we gotta be careful about not losing any of that, because we are actually using production there already. Very nice. Those Bismarcks are powerful. My other ships are coming in now too. Goal here is of course to really take her down. I mean, Enbesa already belongs to us now. Alright, meanwhile, over here we could now start with our first, water pump them probably over there. So that we start with the first farming as well. We're going to need one of these. I mean, I could actually make it like so. And then up. She's actually going now over into this area. There is no island that belongs to her, right? She might settle on this one. I don't care for now. And let's actually send the Bismarcks down to this harbor area and take it over, because it's totally useless that there is an island of hers. That would only lead to more problems. So she can settle over here if she wants to. I'm not going to purge her completely, but she definitely needs to be away from my area there. Right, passive defense activated, and let's actually move them so they look towards any incoming attack right away. This should be nice defensible position right there. Now, my other ship has arrived again. Let's take some more ones of timber and some more mud bricks over to Strath. And in this case, we can continue with our glorious farming area over here. And boy, we're going to need a lot of farming here on this island if we want to support also then a bit of crown falls, of course. This one is nonsense. The cool thing is you can actually also have these canals on the other side, right? But we are already at the limit now, so this is as much as the water pump here can take. And with that, we can, however, start with a smaller area than here. Also, there's the beach. That would be fantastic, because here we can have our lobster production. Get this over. There you go. To start with that as well. Seafood stew is something that we actually will need to have in Crown Falls as well, right? So gotta make sure that we do have a nice production. Unfortunately, they really require a coastal site, right? So I can only really squeeze them in like this. And of course, as many of them as possible. And they're producing 1 per minute. That is already quite a bit, because demand will not be super high for this, but there will be a demand. Alright. Easy, as we can see. Let's take down this island here. There you go. Didn't even take that much damage. And with that... Easy. With that, she's not in the south anymore. That is important to me. What she's doing in the north, I don't care, right? We can protect ourselves from the north quite well. But still, I need a lot of ships in Enbesa, right? I can't just pull my fleet back now at this moment. We will also need some defense then here as well to make sure that there is always some safety. Now, in this case here, TAF, there's no spices here, unfortunately. So we will still need to do some trading somewhere. The TAF farms we can have. Please don't be that many fields. I don't remember. 168 fields is incredible. It's too much. It's a lot of space once again. Right? Because we will not be able to squeeze in that much here then. But I think we don't need those fields for anything else right now. So it's actually not that bad. We already have then 4. They're producing 4 tons per minute. This leads to 2 TAF fields. This leads to 4 watt kitchens at the moment. So this is already quite nice then as production. In this case, once also what we need is another ship for trading then. Yeah, we can use the white flagship that we have left here, right? There it is, the Hermes. This will do just nice then. Oh, there is an advanced battlecruiser coming in. I think this is even better than the improved one. So she is advancing. We're going to need more ships over here to protect this area. I don't have anything, right? So let's go into shipbuilding again. And yeah, let's build us another Bismarck. Get this one over here then as well. The Bismarck. 15 flints. It's worth it though, right? It's a very powerful ship.
More than ready.
It's important that we take down this ship though. Very nice. From time to time she sends them in. And it's very good that she always just enters at this point in Cape Trelawney, because that way we can always just take care of these ships. Let's start. I wanted to go with 4 Watt kitchens as my baseline production, right? So for this we actually do need then also 4 lobsters. Workforce we have. There you go. There was actually a lot of mud bricks too. And then we can also have 4 of these calf farms already working for us as well. That's the first line. With that, let's have Hermes 3 on my next Taborime trade route. Okay, so finally the foundation is down, and now we need to wait, of course, for our first major discovery in order to build the scholar residences. So this is, well, this is going to take quite some time now. Remaining time 27 minutes for the first stage, as we then also enter the third stage. So definitely a full episode here before we can continue with the research, but at least it has started now. So far so good. I think it is time now to also work a bit on Crown Falls again, and we're doing this in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. Stay tuned.